Hi, this is Sandra, and I am going to show you how to use this wonderful little tool. It's Stampin' Up's Envelope Punch Board, and it pretty much will make any size envelope for, oh my goodness, a bunch of cards, different card sizes, starting at card size like 2 by 3.5 for a gift card, all the way up to like 6 by 8.5. Now you'll notice that I'm pointing to this little grid here. That's because they have included a card size over on the left. So you would measure your card, whichever size that would be. I'm using the sampler that I made for the holiday mini. And this one, if I'm measuring it correctly, is a standard card, 5.5 by 4.25. So basically how you would use this tool is you take your card, you measure it, 5.5 by 4.25 or 4.25 by 5.5. I'm going to look at the size here and I find it right here, 4.25 by 5.5 card size. Then it tells me what paper size I need to cut my envelope out of, 8 by 8. And then it'll tell you also where you need to start scoring your paper so that you get this envelope. So let's get started. So using these measurements of 8 by 8 for the standard card, I am going to use a different color because I am going to put this card in. This was created by a demonstrator who's very talented, obviously, and I went ahead and duplicated it and am going to use it. So I've started out with a regular 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock. Here it is, assembled, and I cut it 8 by 8. Get rid of those. I'm going to take my punch board here, and it says for the 8 by 8 to align it at 3.5. So you have this little ruler here, and the 3.5 is right there. That's how simple it is. Left corner at 3.5. You punch. You take out your little nifty scoring tool. Yes, it tucks in nice and neat. And you're going to put it right in this groove, and you're going to follow the score line straight down. Oh, I hope you can see that. Then you're going to turn 90 degrees. See how it made that punch there? And you are going to use this score guide now from this point forward and line these scores. So I'm going to move it right there. And yes, I hope you can see. And then you're going to punch again. Score. Turn. Put that line, punch it up, punch, score. Turn it around, punch, and score, and your basic envelope is achieved. Not bad, huh? Okay, so the next thing I want to show you is you can use those or discard them. It also has a corner rounder right here. So because I don't like sharp corners poking, I just put that in there, turn it around, get those corners nice and rounded, and you probably don't have to do it for all of them, but I like being consistent. So I'm going to move my board over. So now you're going to take this, and at this point you can stamp your envelope. I went ahead and stamped the top with the holly leaves for the Christmas sampler, and you can see here my edge is nice and neat. You would fold this in, put some glue here, good strong adhesive. I like the Mono Tombow liquid glue, and you just put a little here. It dries fairly fast, and all you do is flip my envelope down so that it dries, and that's it. You have your custom made envelope that fits perfectly every single time. I told you that was easy. Hope you enjoyed it, and here are some additional samples. Square envelope. Here's a rectangular envelope. And again, these fit perfectly each time. Another rectangle, a little bit narrower. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks so much. Join me next time.